case you didn't know, snow is a big part of what we do here in Ottawa. 'Tis the season for sure. Let's talk about snowblowers and so much more. Joining us right now, he's a Husqvarna dealer, and you'll recognize him from Daytime Ottawa. He's also with Yarmand Landscaping and Construction Equipment. Masood Yarmand joins us one more time. Good to have you here.
Hi, Dylan. Good to see you. Happy New Year.
Not the most fun topic, though. Snowblowers?
No, but we live in one of the coldest capitals in the world with lots of snow, so we got to talk about it.
You're located at 1642 Woodward Drive.
That's right, not too far from here.
Busy time of year?
It is, especially with snow keep coming and the weather getting cooler. People want to have the right tools to clean quick and go back into the warm.
Definitely. And you have all kinds of tips for us on how to do just that. We'll get into the snowblowers. Do you want to show us now you brought this into the green room, and I was wondering why you brought it in, but you want to pull this
Sure.
fella
up?
This
is kind of like a secret tool. You won't find it in any snowblower brochures, but this is a great little tool to clean your car or even just your porch when the snow has just fallen, instead of having to scrape everything. So I'll talk a little bit more about it as we go along as to what are the tools available to clear some of the heavy stuff as well.
Okay, but that is a leaf blower, correct?
Correct, but most people don't think of using it for snow, and I use it every time. I don't have to scrape all that.
Yeah. There's no heat that comes out of it, though? It's just
not
air?
Not yet. Maybe that's an invention to be had.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. I didn't say that in case anyone wants to steal it from me. Now, obviously, snowblowers, I would say, are a good investment. Would you agree?
I think so. I mean, we live in a very cold environment. The snow gets heavy. The most challenging snow is the heavy at the end of your driveway when the snowplow goes by and it leaves you a dense amount of snow to clean. And that could get quite unhealthy, having to lift that and breathe in the cold air. So all kinds of health concerns come up. So having the right tool, having the right snowblower is key. And today we could kind of see what do you really need for the kind of driver you have.
Okay, difficult to drag in snowblowers here to Rogers TV, so you actually have a bunch that you're going to show us. So would you like to talk about some of the snowblowers, perhaps even tell us what we see on the screen here?
Sure, yeah. So that's your standard dual-stage snowblower by Husqvarna. As you can see, it's going through quite a bit of snow. Around here, that's the kind of snowblower we would require. So it could tackle the heavy snow. You could see the impeller is heavy duty, high speed, breaks through some of the ice, which we normally get. So you don't want to be at a disadvantage when that plow shows up and you have to dig out to go to work or whatever the case may be. You need something like that to do the job. And you could see the controls are quite intuitive to use. So it's all designed around the user. You could adjust the handle. There's hand warmers to make it more comfortable to be out there.
Hand warmers. That's got to be a new thing for snowmobile technology.
Yeah, it's been around not too long, but a few years. It keeps your hands toasty and warm and dry.
Nice.
You have the light as well, so it allows you to see when it's dark. I mean, 4:30, you go home and it's already dark.
Yeah,
so
that's fun. That's depressing, but thanks for bringing that up. By the way, that guy was blowing all that snow into his neighbor's lane. Is that probably a bad thing?
Yes, you may have to go back and help him.
All right.
Or you could get another snowblower.
You could. Yeah. Would you like to show us some of the hot new ones as well?
Sure. So if you look, some of the ones we saw on TV is the standard snowblower you need around here, dual stage. There are also smaller models. These are great for like pathways, porches. Some people clean their decks with it. So instead of having to shovel, you could consider a small model like this. These are sort of the mid-range, kind of what we saw in the video as well. And then you got some of the large ones. If you got a large area, you live outside of the city, you could have ones that attaches to your lawn tractor. So you could be sitting and doing the snow.
That sounds good. Yeah. Convenient. Now, do you have some tips when it comes to maintenance? I mean, are snowmobiles generally snowblowers? Do they break down quite easily?
Not if you maintain them regularly. So just like you have a car, if you don't do the regular maintenance, oil change and regular inspections, you'll have surprise breakdowns. So once a year is when you kind of look at your seasonal machines. That includes your snowblower. You do your oil change, a good inspection, lubrication. That way you know when the machine is ready for when the snow hits, because you don't have a chance to fix it then. If it's broken, you have to do the old way of shoveling, and that's not good for your health.
Okay. You did mention health, so there's definitely a health benefit to having a snowblower. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I just want to get out there, I guess. But there's health benefits.
Yeah. For sure, because if you're out there, I mean, we get frigid temperatures. One of the snowstorms we had was the coldest in 100 years. So you're there doing heavy lifting, exercise, and you're breathing in cold air. That's shoveling. With the snowblower, You're not doing a lot of the heavy lifting. If you bundle up, you could get the job done quickly, go back inside so you don't break your back. And it's also, you know, people have health conditions in terms of heart and all that. It's definitely a tool necessary for where we live.
Okay, so if people were to drop in and see you at 1642 Woodward Drive, how many snow blowers would you say you have in stock?
We have hundreds because we have warehouses we pull from as well. But we always have a batch ready for immediate delivery, meaning if you're stuck and if your snowblower is broken or you're just tired of shoveling and you've understood the health risks, come in and see us and we could probably have one delivered to you quite
wonderful. Masood, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Great tips. Keep it as healthy, safe, and snow. Always fun to talk about. More daytime coming up.